different ballgame to a certain
best
degree.
interviewers, I think it feels like just a natural conversation.
Yeah.
You know, and that they are the best, most organic, authentic interviews, I think, because you're just having a chat. When I used to interview for Integrity magazine, that was how I used to view it. So I would do my research, and I'd have a list of questions or things that I wanted to explore with them, but I wouldn't stick to it. I'd just have it as a reminder.
As a reminder.
To give me a jog to just go down that lane and just let the conversation naturally evolve, because people often want to talk and they want to be heard, and sometimes you just need to ask a one line and it opens up a whole direction in the conversation that you never knew it was going to go down.
You don't be sounding like a robot and all that type of stuff.
So we're presenting like, sorry to even cut you, bro. So like we've even presented now, moving forward, you know, obviously, would you like to do more of it? Like, obviously, you know, like we believe here, putting things out into the universe, you just never know who's listening or, you know what they say. So it's like, like we're presenting, would you like to do more of it? And also like what kind of maybe presenting would you like to do? Maybe hold some awards?
I wouldn't say presenting is my primary focus. Okay. It's one of those things that I kind of fell in. So I started working for Integrity magazine and I was their music lead. So I would interview music artists and write the articles about music artists for the magazine. So that's kind of how I slid into interviewing, presenting type stuff. And then obviously when I do my own events, and I was doing the live band open mic night for 3 years, I was presenting and hosting every 2 weeks when we were doing that. And then on Live on the Thames, I also host. And then I've got the O2 Academy Tour at Islington coming up next week, where I have joined forces with a promoter called Anxie, and under his umbrella, myself, Sandy, and a few other promoters doing a big event there for independent artists. That's on the 27th. So I'll be hosting then with Sandy. I think both the Gogglebox ladies are going to be at that one. So I do a little bit of presenting because I think it is about putting the face on the brand as such, but it's not my primary motivator. It's just something that I can do and do. A bit like writing poetry. It's something that I can do and do, but it's not my primary focus. I think my first love, first and foremost, will always be performing. It'll always be performing. So on the 10th we'll have my band, the Jada Funk Collective, and I'm looking forward to that because we lost 3 of our residencies at the end of last year, changes of management, which was a bit of a shame. So I've not been performing as much. And that has a direct impact on my lung capacity, and that's something that I've learned this year as well. I've not been gigging, so I was gigging like 2-3 times a week. Now I'm probably gigging once or twice a month at the moment, so not as much at all. But how it's impacted my lung capacity because of the breathing and the cardiovascular that goes on for the sort of 2-3 hours while you're gigging, it's had a massive impact. So music is literally my life and my lifeline right now. You know, it's really important for me that I do get up on that stage and perform because it directly impacts my health. And the more I don't do it, the more my lung capacity reduces. So